the deal, guys. If you're a face-to-face final expense agent and for some reason you're not selling Medicare Advantage, you may be actually walking away from like hundreds of thousands of dollars in lifetime renewals. I'm talking about the bigger money in our market, in the senior market. Like, you might be like stepping over dollars to pick up pennies. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why every face-to-face final expense agent should be selling Medicare Advantage, and I'm even going to show you how to get access to quality training and some free exclusive Medicare Advantage direct mail leads. And I'm not talking about the ones that are like recycled and, sold over and over, but I'm talking about the ones that are generated specifically for you and nobody else. First, I'd like to invite you to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to our channel, guys, subscribe. We are putting out new insurance sales training content and videos like every week. And if you'd like a copy of the warning page that I use to scare off, how do I say this, unwanted insurance agents who might actually be trying to replace maybe a policy that I sold, stick around until the end of the video and I'm going to show you how to get this bad boy for yourself. The one commonality between final expense clients and Medicare Advantage clients is that they are the same exact market. Somebody who would benefit from, let's say, a Medicare Advantage prescription drug plan would also be the same type of person who most likely needs a final expense burial insurance plan. When we sell final expense, we're targeting those low-income folks, the low-income senior market. People who are, well, between the age of 50 and even like 80, 85, 90 years old. Now, even though Medicare doesn't kick in until the clients turn 65, there are a lot of people that, well, they're on Medicaid who are maybe younger than 65 and who actually need a Medicare Advantage plan to help pay for like their dental, their hearing, vision, health insurance, and more. In states like Florida, there are a lot of different dual needs Medicare Advantage plans available. Therefore, because there's so many available, a lot of the folks that are already, maybe have a Medicare Advantage plan often would benefit from a different Medicare Advantage plan. Surprising enough. Therefore, as a final expense agent, you are already in front of people who you could potentially make your Medicare client, even if they're already somebody else's Medicare client, if that makes sense or not. Let's talk about the money. Now, if we look across the nation and maybe average out the commission of a typical final expense sale, you're looking at a nationwide average of right around $600 to maybe even $700 or $800, and that's including the renewals. In some states like Tennessee, for example, the average commission per sale is lower. It's about 30 to 40% lower in most cases. Yeah, guys, in some states, you're lucky if you average $500 per sale. With Medicare Advantage, it's completely different. Now, let's say that you sell someone on Medicare a final expense plan. Bam! You made your $600. You can actually compliantly go back to deliver that policy and ask your client if they would like you to review their Medicare insurance, their Medicare Advantage plan, what have you, to see if you can actually give them additional benefits or to just make sure that, they're taking advantage of what they currently have. There are a lot of rules about what you can and cannot do and can and cannot say with Medicare clients, but remember, guys, once they are your life insurance client, those rules are far less. And now you've got a person that already trusts you, and because they bought their life insurance through you, and now they're most likely going to be open to listening to you about their Medicare Advantage or Medicare supplement insurance. I mean, this is like the perfect compliant cross-sell. So back to the money. If you switch your client from one Medicare Advantage plan to another, your first year commission as of 2022 is $287, right? However, you'll get another $287 every single year that your client stays with you and has their Medicare Advantage with you. Over a 5-year period, we're talking pretty sweet commissions. You're looking at right around $1,435, and if they stay with you for like 10 years, just double that. You're looking at more like $2,870 for that lifetime client. The average commission of a 10-year final expense client is around $600 to $700. Average commission of a 10-year Medicare Advantage client is an average of $2,870 as of today. And to think, you've been stepping over that Medicare sale to sell final expense. That's a shame. Here's something else that you really need to realize, guys. Face-to-face final expense sales are not what they used to be. Look, I used to take 50, 60, those like direct mail leads that were costing like $25, $30 back then, years ago, and turn it into like 10 final expense sales a week. Basically taking around $2,000 worth of leads and turning it into like $5,000 to maybe $8,000 of gross income. Nowadays, you're only going to sell about half of that amount of insurance from those same 50 to 60 leads, which means you're taking your leads money and doubling it each week, and that's all you're really doing, maybe tripling. So if you're spending like $2,000 on leads and you're doing it right, you may be making an additional $2,000 to $3,000 net profit. Again, this is face-to-face. Now, telesales, that's a completely different animal. With the system that our agents use, a top producer can take like $1,500 in leads and turn it into like $5,000 to $6,000 average per week. You're going to have weeks where you do over $10,000. Even an average final expense telesales agent can turn like $1,500 into around, I want to say an average agent, maybe like $4,000 to $5,000 per week. Therefore, the bottom line, guys, is that you really need to sell Medicare Advantage if you're a face-to-face agent. As with telesales agents, it's completely different. However, you can still call your book of business and compliantly sell them the Medicare Advantage, once they're your final expense client. And you can do that over the phone too. It just may not be necessary for survival, but in the long run is probably a pretty darn good idea too. I mean, you still get those lifetime renewals, right? And something else that we've learned is that your clients will actually stay with you longer, and more of them will stay with you for life if they have more than one type of insurance with you. Think about it. If you're their life insurance agent and their Medicare insurance agent, they may be afraid to drop one or the other plans. Think about it. A lot of people see the two insurances as a combined product, and they may be afraid to drop their Medicare insurance thinking that it could affect their life insurance, or the other way around too. I think I'm making sense, right? Right now, we have agents that no longer buy leads and are cross-selling Medicare Advantage to their book of life insurance business. But what if you want to get into Medicare Advantage sales and you don't have existing clients, and maybe you're probably going to need training too, right? Well, that's where my agency comes in. For every Medicare Advantage plan that the agent sells, we currently give a $75 lead credit. And since we're only charging $35 for those direct mail Medicare Advantage leads, you can get a couple of those every time you place a Medicare Advantage or Medicare Advantage prescription drug plan. And yes, we pay full commissions, lifetime renewals, direct from the insurance companies, actually. We do 2 Zoom training calls each week that cover every aspect of Medicare Advantage sales, and I can even get you in the car with one of our top producers. Doing a ride-along with a top producer is not the same as doing a ride-along with an insurance agent. With the top producer, you are guaranteed to see multiple sales presentations and most likely multiple sales over the course of the day. For a copy of the warning letter that I mentioned earlier in the video, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com for more information on selling final expense and/or Medicare Advantage through us as a completely independent insurance agent. And we also have that killer telesales platform. Look, guys, we pay top commissions. We give you full renewals. We don't mess around. Just shoot me an email at that same address. Remember, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else usually will fall right into place. So get out there and do something good for someone today. Happy hunting.